Okay, how you doing? I'm looking at this profile chart. What we see here is the last 2 days we have not done anything. Nothing has really moved outside of value. And uh, for those of you who are missing the videos, in the past I haven't actually done any in a while. I've been working with a hedge fund in California, so I haven't really had time to do this. And I'll tell you more about that on the site's blog and the progress that's been made with that. And so this was just basically a welcome back and just say hello. And you can see the nothing really is going on here, but I will show you what I'm looking at. If you look at daily indexes, here's a daily chart. You see this move that I've been following down since the beginning of this sort of whole bailout kind of nonsense. This was back in October, and we finally have made the way off these lows in March. We finally made our way back to a midpoint, which we're at here around this 10,286 area. And even though it's going through that's a VWAP I drew, downward sloping VWAP. And even though we're blowing through that right now, it's actually it's a very high probability point that that's going to cause resistance. So based on that, I'm definitely looking for some type of holdup, and more significantly, some type of a pullback. So on the smaller time frame, what I'm doing is I've gone and looked at the smaller time frame, which is again, this is on the indexes too. And I've drawn the downward sloping VWAP from the last pivot. And you can also see that this hasn't really done much of anything too. But my bias is still, like I said, longer term right now, or shorter term. I guess it depends on who you are. Long-term investors probably this wouldn't relate to. But in the shorter term, let's say over the next month, through the holiday into January, I think it's to flat. After Christmas, I think it's going to be a rocky New Year, and the beginning of the year is going to be pretty bad. And then finally, maybe we'll see some recovery. But intraday, again, here's what I'm looking for. I mean, on a smaller time frame, you see it's pulling back to our midpoint here. As soon as we get the signal, I will attempt to short it. But the reason is just because volume today is extremely low, and if you look at the profile, you can see it hasn't really done anything. These green value areas, you see how overlapping. That means that no value has been established at all today. So nothing's going on. People are just standing around on the sidelines and waiting for the next person to do something because basically people just can't make their own decisions. So someone's waiting for some type of news or announcement or whatever to do something. That's it.